spam those real quick. Okay. Yep, you can teleport me back. I'll come back to
All right.
there
I'm
later.
gonna teleport you to Philip, and I'm gonna show you how to get home. Okay?
Okay.
TP, put a gamer to meet. Okay, so from Philip's base, we go down the ladder. And then we're gonna go over to his little Dimpy tower.
Yep. The little starter base.
So yeah, no. From here, Hunter, it's literally to the right.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep going up until we see the blue block on the side. And then we're gonna go in here.
Oh, that's right. It's the Nether portal thing.
Yeah. And we have the whole nether hub. Which don't get lost. You know what's funny? Because I remember very clearly what everyone was talking about when I built each section of this tunnel. This section right here, Philip was talking about putting warheads on foreheads.
Hmm.
And the horrible stories of people getting kicked out for stupid medical reasons.
Oh, yeah.
Um, so that's a fun trivia I'll never forget every time I walk down this hallway. And then we keep going. But yeah, I don't think Shay is good at home brewing a campaign.
No.
I think if he had modules run, he would do a lot better. Or, if he made his own system, he might do okay at that. I'm not sure.
Okay. Now I need to make it back to the place where I was.
Yes, and then we go this way.
Ooh.
Ooh,
So in that little cove area,
yeah.
what are some ideas?
Sunken ship. I don't know. That's like the first button that my brain hits, but I also like Eldritch Horror is something that's popping in my head right now.
I was thinking turning it into an actual quarry, but that's a good answer too. I like the Eldritch Horror thing. I don't know how we
Eldritch
do
Horror in a
that.
quarry.
What the fuck?
Yeah! That's
You
actually
just have it where
great.
you have it where it's like half dug out as a quarry, and then at the bottom it's you have a whole weird freaky Eldritch Horror kind of thing going
You have
on.
like the cult temple.
Yep. That they uncovered. Or whoever was mining it uncovered.
That's cool. Some Lovecraftian shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um. So my campaign's gonna start at 2.
It's okay. I have to think about leaving here in a few minutes to start getting ready.
I was gonna invite you to sit in or, exasp horribly whenever I hint at Harmon being a
I
traitor again.
I would love to this session, but sadly, I have responsibilities.
All right. I will probably bring up, Tarman's like, do we know if Amaka is gonna be a bad guy? Because like everyone who said this kind of is just theorizing, and the
And they seem
trickster
to
god
not
said
be that
this.
nice.
What?
I said, and they don't seem to be the nicest of people.
Okay, no, literally the only people who have said the world will end if Amaka is going to be a fucking the new god king of gods is
Mm.
fucking priest. Um for that's obviously bias. An evil trickster god
Mm-hmm.
and a wild magic sorcerer was like, it doesn't sound like he's that good of a person, and we probably shouldn't have him in that position. She didn't even say it was like a bad idea. She just didn't want him in that position, you know? Because, he was kind of a genociding maniac who should not be in any position of power. Like, straight up, there's a lot of reasons to not want this guy, literally, as the God King of Gods.
Mm.
The problem is that he has a special and unique ability to be able to steal anything from a person, from their actual abilities, skills, and knowledge, straight up down to their ability to sleep, but not the
Oh,
requirement.
well, damn.
Yeah, don't fuck with him. Um, the reason that they want to interact with the evil trickster god is because he gave him that weapon.
In the first place.
Yes. And so, they kind of need him to figure out secrets, but at the same time, he's telling them that, like, yo, you're all gonna die. Invest in Bitcoin.
Give him no to make him relatable, just make him have like a what do you call it? We must save the environment kind of shtick. Because, pull like freaking where he's having a super secret meeting for some potential supporters and pull the Harry Potter Grindelwald thing where he shows them a vision of like the future and it's like really bad with like a nuclear freaking war and all that crap.
Yep.
Just show that.
So he is not a physical being, by the way. So fun fact about the Watcher. He does not exist. He is a cognito, or an info hazard,
Mhm.
where knowing about his existence is his existence. If you know about him, you're contributing to his existence.
So basically, orc thing of if it be existing, it'd be.
It's very similar to the orcs, where as long as you are aware that this creature exists, he exists. But rather than being a force that pushes outwards, it's one that sucks in, I guess is the easiest way to say it. Because the backstory with him was that he was a super evil god of the old times, and then he was killed, but in order to avoid death, he just became an idea. So they're basically fighting a sentient idea if they ever try to go against this guy.
Good luck with that, because then they'd have to kill them and or
Hey,
mind wipe
you
themselves
figured out
of
the
his
big
existence.
problem. You can't kill him without killing yourself. Man. It's almost like that's why he's still alive.
Just send him to the astral plane. Bag of holding and bag of holding solves everything.
It doesn't kill anyone.
Exactly. It just sends them to the astral plane. You
Now you're
you
infecting
give
the
them,
astral plane with the cognito hazard, Philip.
and it's not their problem anymore.
But he's literally... Oh my god. He's literally everywhere and nowhere at once. He's a very...
Yeah, if he's stuck in the astral plane, he'll probably get eaten by one of the giant freaking space whales that literally consume everything.
Literally doesn't exist in the physical world.
You don't have to. Like those whales, they are literally in lore. They absorb everything. If you have thought, it absorbs it.
Oh, are you talking about the fucking like infinity whales or some shit?
Yes. Literally, if you can think and or have consciousness, they can absorb and eat you.
And
Actually,
like the worst part is you don't technically die. You're just stuck in a forever fucking loop of conscious
Pit of-
being.
Exactly. Because they don't
You know
actually
what?
kill you.
that is genuinely like something that would cripple the
Yeah. Bag of
Watcher.
holding and bag of holding literally solves everything.
Jesus Christ, Philip.
Believe me, I thought this through. Why do you think Gib was an artificer who could make bags of holding?
Speaking
His
of, I
thing was-
gave the party, they have now 2 bags of devouring.
Oh god.
I love bags of devouring. I think they're underused.
They're freaking useless.
They're not useless.
Yes, they are useless. Unless you have a front man whose character is good at convincing people to stick their hand in it and ain't gonna do anything.
So what's funny is they put it on the head of a zombie and it just bored it.
What?
Yeah. They just opened the bag and put it over somebody's head and it bored it.
There you go.
I rolled chance. I rolled a strength save. I rolled, it was that they had the hit. It was an improv weapon, so they didn't really get a lot of bonuses. Granted, it was a zombie, so it had a really low AC.
Hmm.
There's about 4 steps to this process, so I'm not scared at all about it.
Yeah.
Um,
Unlike the bag of holding and a bag of holding.
yeah, like that's just like delete button, but like traditionally you have to sacrifice yourself, although
Well, no. Wanna know how you get around that?
you get the fucking mechanism shit going as a person.
No. You literally just get a scroll of banishment. Cast it on yourself. You're banished to your original plane. Cough, cough. The material plane.
Bro, that's fucking genius. Stop.
So literally, you just do it, banish yourself back. You're randomly in the spot. So you get another scroll. One of them scrolls of teleportation. And you mark it where you have to pre-mark an area. And you just do that.
Bro,
You mark just outside the final battle area.
stop
They get
being
randomly sent
intelligent,
in,
Philip,
effectively
please.
destroying it. And then you just banish yourself. Then once you're back in the proper realm, you just, teleport back.
Philip, please.
Back in time for lunch.
Back in time for fucking lunch, and I hate that that's back here.
Astral plane moves 10 times slower than the material plane as well, so.
Oh my god.
Exactly. So you're literally back in time. You literally leave, come back 2 minutes later, and you're like, "Oh, hey guys."
Oh, hey, buddies.
It
Oh, hey,
wouldn't
Mark.
even be. Hold on. It wouldn't even be 2 minutes. It would
No,
be.
no. 2 minutes for the casting of the teleportation spell to get back, and then walking back to where the party was, where they think you just died. / got sucked into the astral plane.
I mean, if you use banishment, it returns you to your original point of.
Hey guys, back for lunch? Yeah.
No, because you gotta remember you're randomly thrown in the astral plane. So then you randomly appear back.
Yeah.
Not if you use banishment.
Banishment doesn't have a set re.
Does
Fun
it?
fact, Philip. So Amaka's ability steal
Mhm.
does have a big weakness that unfortunately the players can no longer exploit because in lore he knows about it now.
Mhm.
Where when he takes the power of something, he also takes the rules of that power.
Oh.
So
Oh
if
God.
he takes the power of Gilgamesh, the God King of Gods, and Gilgamesh gets his power from followers who believe in him,
Ew.
he still needs followers to believe in Gilgamesh. Right?
Mhm.
That's one of the weaknesses. The second weakness is as a consequence of that, the spell banishment?
Mhm.
So originally Amaka had a lot of powers. And he was using them all at once. It was basically an unstoppable nightmare of a character. But a little wizard cast banishment on him, and so he's still under the effect of all of these powers, right?
Yeah, but it's banished.
No.
No, but
Those
now he
powers
can
are
banish
effectively
people.
a part of him, but they're from so many different sources. He was literally shredded at an atomical level across all planes of existence.
Oh, fun.
Um,
And that's also how you kill a lich, by the way. Just banish
yeah.
them. Because their soul is literally ripped from the plane of existence before they
Mhm.
have a chance to go back to the phylactery. So
But yeah,
Yep.
Amaka was killed by a banish spell. The only thing remaining in the material realm was his hand and his gun.
Oh.
Which the hand was then turned into a glove so that people could shoot the gun without dying. And that kicked around for a couple 100 years until he came back.
Huh.
He has an interesting lore, and he also has no face. Let me get his token. I think you'll like it, Philip. Yeah. Where are you, Philip? Let me message the Geeb. There we go. There's Amaka. It'll load eventually.
You just sent Gib.
Yeah, I know. I had to find you.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
He has no face.
To be
Uh,
fair, if you're that powerful, you don't really need a face.
Yeah.
Hunter, I think I just figured out a way how to defeat your boss. Your big
Please,
bad evil guy.
please enlighten me. The players need it.
Wish.
What?
I wish everyone forgets his name.
Oh, for Watcher? Yes.
Yeah, I wish everyone forget he exists.
That would work. But unfortunately, that would probably, by the definition of wish, you simply are transported to a time where everyone is dead, or it kills everyone.
Why?
Because that's one of the like stated downsides of like wishing for things dead. Or
No,
But
no,
you're
no.
not wishing for him to die. You're wishing for the name.
To be
Just
forgotten.
people forget. Yeah, you're not wishing for him to die.
They can still know that he's an entity. They just don't know his name.
Yeah, which means he
problem,
then has no power technically.
that kind of works. I won't say that doesn't work. You just have to.
It depends
have
how
a
you
very-
word it.
Yeah, it depends on how you word it, and forgetting his name is not the only thing you have to forget.
Or even if you forget his existence,
Forget his
that
existence
isn't
would be a
killing
better
him. You're not
The other
wishing to
option
kill him.
is I wish the Watcher was eternally imprisoned.
He is.
Oh.
I
Then-
wish
then
that
what's
the
the
Watcher
problem?
can no longer affect the or can no longer affect any planes of existence.
That would also be a suitable wish, but none of the players can cast wish. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're going to level 15. I don't think they can cast by 15. Not even wizards.
Nix is asking if the server's on 1.17 yet. Are you
Oh,
just
it's on
going to skip?
1.16.
I know it's on 1.16. So are we just
Tell 'em.
skipping 1.17 entirely?
Yes.
Okay.
Might as well, because 1.18 is literally coming out like next month.
It should be coming out in a month, and then I'll have to wait probably about a month for Paper MC to come out with the new update.
Plenty of
So-
time for me to finish the dungeon.
Yeah, no, we have about 2 to 3 months. And after that, I'm gonna give everyone a week's notice to put everything in your chests. That way, when I make it a single player downloadable world, your player data doesn't get screwed over completely.
So hold on, are we just using the same
Next season?
yeah, same world save?
No.
No, okay.
No, he's making it download so you can play single player on.
Okay.
Just because, you
Yeah.
know, I feel like that's important. I did it for the last season. I'll do it for this one. Because last season was really good. I liked last season a lot.
This season
Hmm.
was
It was
It's
I-
because everyone built so close together and built their mega. What's there left to do?
honestly, no. I think it's because everyone built far apart.
What do you mean? Everyone built like in spawn.
No, not everyone built in spawn. I didn't
I
build
built-
it. Yeah.
That all the spawn buildings are me except for like 2.
No,
The lighthouse was me. All the little village huts are me.
no.
Yo,
But I
traders-
mean, like, we didn't do like we had the arena for like special events, but
Uh-huh.
we didn't do a lot. Because if
Yeah.
you look at like the Hermitcraft server, like those ones where they have the long term like seasonal things.
For next season, I plan on doing more events, and I plan on doing more story things.
Hmm.
I will do little story things, and that'll be driven by what people build. If everyone builds a bunch of castles and stuff, I'll build lore for the castles. If everyone builds a bunch of like modern houses, I'll make a suburban fucking homeowners association run by some eldritch horror. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something. You know, I don't fucking know what I'm gonna do if everyone builds modern stuff. Oh my god, dude.
Philip, I also have a
do you
proposal for
want?
next season.
Hmm.
we start wars and actually follow through on them instead of having the Cold War.
There's not enough of us.
I think there will be. And it
No,
doesn't
Okay.
have to
then-
be full-on wars.
You can have skirmishes between 2 or 3 people, and that will be an interesting combat.
True, but here's my thing on that. That with who's in it, right? So it's me, you, Nix, Riley.
Unfortunately,
Yeah. Who else? Greg, if he's
Me.
ever on.
Shane,
Jacob.
if he's ever on.
Jacob. Shane.
Shay.
Jay.
he won't
that's
be on.
right.
He won't be on.
He won't? Okay.
I'm almost guaranteed. he's
So
not
there's
even gonna
like
pay
7.
attention.
If I message Cheeky, he can probably start joining again.
So like 8.
I
Considering that's
don't.
True.
And we already know Riley, he would just get salty
Riley's gonna get
Straight
so
up.
salty and into it that
and
like,
quit again.
yeah.
Like he did this time.
Well, he quit the first time because he was fucking abusing that bow, and then he lost it, and I wouldn't give it back to him. 1, because he was abusing it. 2, I told him when I gave it to him I would not reimburse it.
Yeah, no, I saw
Yeah.
those chat messages.
You know, and so he got salty and stopped playing because I'm sorry that you kept using the super item, and then the super item gave out on you because you were in the nether. And I reimbursed it once because at the time we had a bad server and he claimed server lag. I have a feeling that it wasn't server lag, but you
Definitely.
know,
Yeah, then you had the thing of him possibly like mining weirdly.
that was Nyx.
That was Nyx?
Oh, that was Nix?
I'm 90% sure it was Nyx.
Really?
I'm fairly certain Nyx was X-raying. 1, because when I did mention the X-ray stuff, he was the first to be like interested in like, what's an X-ray tunnel look like? That's to me saying that he wants to see what evidence I saw that I picked up on.
Yeah, so
Oh.
you can avoid it in the future.
Yeah, and second, it was a 2, I've seen screenshots of him using X-ray. So I know he has it. He knows how to use it. Granted, it's not hard to get, but it's important to note that he has it. And 3, I played with Nyx on a server before, but this was his server. And, you know, I went to bed, and then when I woke up in the morning, he had full diamond shulker boxes and hadn't been to the end. And I asked him, bro, where'd you get the shulker boxes? He said, I found them in a dungeon chest, bro. I'm like, it's not in the dungeon chest.
Yeah, that's
Loot
not how that
table.
works.
Well, they must have changed it since you last checked, to quote him word for word.
That
Ah.
doesn't actually surprise me.
No, it doesn't.
Because
So I don't think it's out of Nyx's character to cheat on something like that.
Same with Gunfire. Like, he'll use the infinite
Oh, yeah.
jumps just to start flying and shit.
And then gets annoyed. I remember when he found the infinite ammo thing way
Oh.
back when
Oh my god, yeah.
by like changing a game file or some crap or whatever it was.
Yeah.
You could glitch it out and he used that every time. Then he got pissed when they fixed it.
Yeah, but, you know, who do you think was the one reporting it to DICE?
Yep.
Like I'm just saying, it's in his personality to seek out those sorts of advantages.
Yeah.
So I don't have hard evidence of, hey, I fucking hacked onto his computer and booted up the server and watched him as he fucking played. No. But I'm 90% certain it was him. What I will do in the future is I have inventory C stuff. I have, you know, all these new admin tools. I'll be able to watch people and they won't even know I'm the server kind of shit.
Hmm.
Am I going to be too harsh about it? No, not really. It's not like he's fucking kill oraing people. Right?
Yeah.
But but
Just
I would
delete it.
rather not have people using exploits and glitches because that forces other people to do it to keep up, and I don't want to force people to do that.
Mm.
If it wasn't such, if it wasn't a gameplay advantage, I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Is the end of it all, you know? But because it is such a gameplay advantage and we have competitive people on the server, it's going to turn into a who has the best client installed, right?
Yeah. Which is-
I've
who's
been
using the bot.
live since we started playing Minecraft, apparently.